Welcome back to another episode of the From Half Court Sports Talk Show. Wow, man, this is crazy, Darren. This is going to be our last preview for the season. We're wrapping up with the Kansas City Chiefs and the future GOAT, possibly Patrick Mahomes. Um, so first of all, I would like to thank everybody that's been watching all these videos. Um, Thanks for watching. We're going to keep this up and keep this sports show going throughout the NFL season, and keep up with games week to week and whatnot, and also get ready for the NBA season. But I just want to thank you guys for staying with us through this whole preseason preview of all these NFL teams. All right. So saying all that, let's talk a little bit about the Kansas City Chiefs. Darian, how did you feel about their season last year and their offseason coming into this new year?
So last year, we're just gonna go straight to the ending of it. They lost to the Bengals. It was a big loss. Bengals actually kind of got out on lead on them, and they trying to do the Mahomes magic comeback. Didn't work out for them. Ultimately, they did destroy our division and win in two more games than the Raiders. I think that was a big deal. Going into their offseason, obviously Tyreek Hill got traded, and that's a big blow for them. But I think they filled that spot with Sky Moore, Marquez Valdez Scanley, and uh, Hartman being there for all this time. They did lose a lot of receivers though, so we're going to have to see how these people get adjusted into the system. I think Andy Reid is really good at getting people to fit into his system. Um, their biggest problem, I would say, is probably still the fact that their run game is still lacking. We've been hearing a lot in the preseason about this running back Pacheco. Um, I hope I'm saying that correctly. But we've been hearing a lot about him, so we'll see what he brings to the table. Um, I think with their draft though, I was watching their draft very closely because they had those Tyreek Hill picks from the Dolphins. I think they went really good at defense and attacking defense. Like they attacked defense. Like it was very un-Kansas City like.
Thought they had a great draft. First of all, two firsts, 2 seconds, third and a fourth. Like you said, man, they attacked their defense and they're still able to get a really good offensive player in Sky Moore, who has a lot of potential. We've heard a lot of good things about him coming into this, going into the draft. Speaking about last year, though, obviously it was very disappointing that they lost to the Bengals. I didn't see that shit coming at all. It kind of blows my mind that they did lose to the Bengals. But I like that, like you said, that they're attacking their defense, again, their defense better. And another big offseason move that we'll talk about more when we get into depth charts is Juju Smith-Schuster. And I just want, my biggest thing is, how's this nigga going to fit in this offense? What is he going to do for this offense? He's a good receiver, but he's nothing great. Is
Rob has
Patrick
been saying
Mahomes going
this.
to make him
Rob
better?
has been saying this all off season. I just want to let that be known. All off season, Rob has been saying something about Juju.
I'll go more into him when we talk about receivers. But
Mhm.
my biggest thing is, I think Kansas City is still Kansas City. They still have one of the, if not the best, they have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's elite. He's proven it time and time again. He has everything you can want in a quarterback. He's super modern for this era. He has all the nuances that you need to be a modern quarterback, which makes him very dangerous.
He's magic. He's legitimately a magician back there. It doesn't
Um,
even make sense.
have you ever played the backyard football games?
Yes, him and Kyler are similar. Yes, I
Yeah,
see what you're saying.
they're built for those football games. If they were ever to bring those back, he would definitely be the cover athlete. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into their depth chart so we can look deeper into this team. Um, do you have anything else to say about Patrick Mahomes?
He beat them on 13 seconds. How do you do that? That's incredible.
So do you want me? What? Here's what I saw on that play. These niggas were pressing Tariq Hill, and all I thought was, damn, you're pressing Tariq Hill. That means you want him to go deep on you because you think you have help. I think Tariq knew that and said, "Oh, I'm just gonna go slant. Give him a hard look to go, slant. took the ball, had so much separation, he was just gone. I was like, that's beautiful mind games, chess, football chess, especially in a high playoff moment. That's what I saw. All right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the running backs coming into this year?
So I'm very actually I like their running backs. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't like Clyde Edwards-Helaire as much. I think he still has a lot to prove. I think Jared McKinnon was a very good running back for them last year and also a good pickup for them. I like his honestly, I liked him his whole career since he was with the Vikings backing up AP. Pacheco, I'm a very interested in to see what this rookie can do. And Ronald Jones comes over from a Tampa Bay team where he was slighted, honestly, for Leonard Fournette, but he also had a fumbling problem. So we'll see. The running back was always their biggest weakness on the offense, running game specifically. So they needed to address it.
Definitely. All right, so let's get to the heart and soul of this matter. I think Kansas
And
City makes their money off their receivers. I think Patrick Mahomes is so damn good. Andy Reid is so damn good. All they really want these niggas to do is catch the ball and go. Like you stated, even though they lost Tariq Hill, they still have a bunch of speedsters on the field. And Valdez Scantley, McCole Hardman, and picking up Sky Moore. We know all those dudes are really fast. My biggest question mark on this team is Juju Smith Schuster. Right now, they have him slotted as a number one. If I'm Juju, first of all, if I'm Juju, I'm salty as fuck. I took a deal. I'm pretty sure he took a 1 year, $8 million deal. So he took a pay cut from what he got last year to play on this team, where he thought he was going to play with Tariq Hill. I thought that was the best case scenario for Juju because we've seen Juju as a number one receiver, and we've seen that Juju is not a number one receiver. The only time Juju looked like a number one receiver is when he had a number one receiver across the field with him in Antonio Brown. So I expected him to be that again since he was going to be playing across from Tariq Hill. Since Juju doesn't have that elite number one receiver next to him, I expect him to be mediocre at best. But Juju is still really good at certain things. He's still a really big receiver that's really hard to get down. Um, so maybe I can see him in like a Travis Kelsey esque role in his route running. I think they should play with where they want to put him a lot in the slot on the outside. He can do a little bit of everything, and he's also a really good blocking receiver too. My thing is how fast are these Kansas City fans going to get tired of the TikTok dances? Because you know he's going to be TikTok dancing.
quickly.
And they said that he's also started a partnership with Patrick Mahomes' brother, so they're going to be doing one before every single game.
Okay, I'm already sick of it.
So give me your thoughts on this receiver room and how you feel about Juju at being added to this offense.
Um, I Juju's just a receiver to me. I think he feels that who was on this team? Sammy Watkins before.
Yeah.
I think he fills that role. You're not asking him to fill Tyreek Hill's role. I think you ask the speedsters to do that, but I don't even think you really ask them to do what Tyreek Hill does, like essentially do. You make them good at what they've been doing. McCole Hardman might move over a little bit to that Tyreek Hill role, and Marquez Valdez Scanley might take over a little bit more as a deep field threat, but going deep every play. So he might be swapped out with Sky Moore. That's the way I look at it.
One of the best tight ends in the league is Travis Kelsey. He's a do
If
it all
not the
back.
best.
He has some amazing dance moves when he's running his routes. Um, I think he's in that whiteboard category with Jack Harlow as just being swaggy as fuck. Um, how do you feel about Travis Kelsey going the year? We all know he's a great tight end.
Yeah, he's just a great tight end. He's just a great tight end. Since he's come out of Cincinnati, he's very steady, doing great things with Patrick Mahomes since he's been with Patrick Mahomes. And like you said, he just has a wiggle to his game to getting open, a weird wiggle to getting open and completing plays. Very good at avoiding getting tackled.
This line is looks pretty decent to me. Obviously they made the big trade for Orlando Brown Jr. 2 years ago. Um,
Yeah, right before the season started, I believe.
yep. So, um, how you feel about this line coming into this year?
I'm gonna like it. Ultimately, all he needs is a little bit of time to create something magic.
You don't think that this? I think this team's gonna need. I think he's gonna need time back there to throw this ball downfield.
Yeah, and honestly, this offense, he also provides time with his feet though.
He
Like when you
does.
think you got him, he's rolling out, and he's rolling out. Looks so slow, but he's moving faster
That
than
is
the DM.
true. But we saw what happened when they played uh the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that Super Bowl. Not
I'm
last year,
not
the year
doing
before that.
it. I don't.
And he
I
was
don't.
running
I
for
don't.
his life the whole game.
I don't count that.
Why? He
Count
was running for his life the whole game, Darren.
because that offensive line was backups. The people that didn't play all season, and then they're getting asked to play in the Super Bowl versus the best team in the NFC. Stop playing with. That's not something you can count.
He was running for his life.
Yes, because anybody would have. Drew Brees would have had to run for his life. It don't matter who you put back there. They would have to run or fall.
All right, so let's take a look at this defense. How do you feel about the Kansas City defense coming into this year with all the additions through free agency and the draft?
Um, I could just skip to it. Let's just go straight to it. Chris Jones and Frank Clark, dominant. I don't really need to say too much. They're the two that made everybody else want to go get two in the division. That's enough being said with that. Um, I'm very interested in seeing this guy Trent McDuffie. When I saw them draft him and I saw his highlight tapes, I was like, oh, he is really big. He's a really big corner, and he's a really physical big corner. So I think that's a when I saw it, I was like, he's a rookie, so he can't hang with Devontae Adams, but he's there to give people fits. I could see him frustrating a Mike Williams, for example. I'm really excited to see what he ends up bringing to this team. Oh, they also
I'm
got Carlos Dunlap. I did not notice that. They got Carlos Dunlap. That is stupid.
Yeah, that's disgusting actually.
Yeah.
Um, I'm really excited to see what this secondary can do. I think that's really what's prevalent on this defense, the weak area, and adding those that young corner there. I don't know if he's going to have an impact year one, but in the future that could be a really big deal for this defense. Like you said, they invested heavily in their defense this year with those Tariq Hill picks. So hopefully it pays out for them because if it does, they're a Super Bowl contender easily once again. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to their schedule to see what they look like they're playing this year.
Sir.
All right, they start off week one at the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm, what do you have?
Without D Hop out there, I think that's really going to hinder this Cardinals offense and it's going to make them very predictable. So I like the Chiefs to win this game.
I think both defenses are going to be very frustrated that they probably can't get to the quarterback. Um, I'll take the. Yeah, mm, that's a tough one. I'm sorry. They. Ooh, I'll take the Chiefs. I guess. I guess I'll take the Chiefs.
So they have a short week and they go straight into a Chargers on Thursday Night Football.
Hmm. I think they beat the Chargers.
I'll take the Chargers in this game. I think the Chargers are a more well-rounded football team right now, and I like the Chargers on a short week.
Okay.
Week three at the Indianapolis Colts.
Uh,
Chiefs win.
I'll take the Chiefs as well.
Week four at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game of the year potential. Sunday Night Football.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs to win this actually.
Uh,
But I
I
think Tampa Bay got the weapons.
I'll take Tampa Bay to win this game. I still don't like. I still got to see what this receiving core looks like for the Chiefs. I can see them starting off very slow this year. Monday Night Football versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
I got the Raiders winning this game.
I agree. Uh, Sunday versus Sunday. Week 6 versus the Buffalo Bills.
Uh, a revenge game from that 13 seconds, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take Buffalo to win because I think the Von Miller addition really helps.
I agree. I think Buffalo's a well-rounded football team at this point. If the Chiefs still had Tyreek Hill, I honestly pick the Chiefs to win. Week 7 at the San Francisco 49ers.
Super Bowl a couple years ago. Um, these two quarterbacks are very good. Like Trey Lance was compared to Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yes.
Wild. Wild. This is going to be a really good game. I am having a hard time choosing it.
I'm
Boy,
not. I like the Chiefs in this game.
I'm gonna go 49ers. I think the run game is going to be there.
Then they have a week 8 bye. Then
Hmm
they go and well, they play the Tennessee Titans Sunday Night Football at home. Bro, they have 3 Sunday night games. What the hell?
They're a really good team. Um,
But all of them are like good games.
yeah, they're the Chiefs. Um, I'm gonna take Titans to win this game.
I agree. I like the run game the Titans possess to win this football game. Week 10 versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Chiefs
Chiefs.
win. Week 11 at the Los Angeles Chargers.
Trevor's gonna have a good season still, though. I want to let that be known. We are just saying that people are going to beat Jacksonville. Trevor's going to have a better season than what he had last year. I do want to let that be known.
That's not saying
I
much
feel
though.
like, yeah, I just want to let it be known. I don't want anybody to start creeping no thoughts in the back of their head that he's possibly a bust or nothing like that.
All
You're
right,
going to
quick
look real
question.
stupid if you think that.
Yeah, you're stupid if you
Um,
think that. Quick question.
yep.
Is he going to have a positive touchdown to interception ratio this year? Trevor Lawrence?
It'll be extremely close, I think.
Gotcha.
Yes, I'm actually going to go yes.
Okay, bet.
More touchdowns than interception. But week 11 at Chargers, a divisional game. I'm gonna say Chargers win this game because it's at Chargers.
I like the Chiefs in this game. Week 12 versus the
Hmm
Los Angeles Rams.
Mm. Two quarterbacks that can do the no look pass very well, right? Um, I'm gonna take the Rams.
I'm going to take the Rams as well. Um, I don't think they have the receivers, and Jalen, whoever he matches up with, is going to lock him the fuck up. He last time he played Juju Smith Schuster, Juju was literally crying after the game, so that's
Oh,
not a
the
good
Walker.
sign. Ooh, AFC Championship rematch. Uh, Kansas City goes to Cincinnati.
I'm gonna say Chiefs.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
say
say
Bengals.
Cincinnati. Yeah, I'm gonna take Cincinnati. Actually, yeah, I'm changing it. Sorry.
Yeah, I like the Bengals better. They have the big play receiver and they have receiver depth. Where I feel like the Chiefs receiving score still has to prove it to me for me to believe it. So I just like the Bengals better in this game. Week 14 at the Denver Broncos.
Chiefs win.
I agree. That's a Sunday night football game.
Hmm
Week 15 at the Houston Texans.
I think they'll beat the Texans.
I agree. Week 16 versus Seattle Seahawks.
They'll beat the Seahawks. They get this easy schedule in the back half. It's just stupid.
I agree. Week 17 versus the Denver Broncos.
Uh, I actually got them. I got them losing to the Broncos, right? Either yeah, they're gonna lose to the Broncos at least once. It might not be in the night game, but they're gonna lose to the Broncos at least once.
Um, I disagree. I have them winning that game. In the season off in Vegas, week 18.
Raiders win the division. Let's go.
I like the Raiders in this game as well. I still expect the Chiefs to have a good season this year. I still expect them to make the playoffs, but I think they're going to look completely different. It's going to be completely different than how they got there in the past, and it's going to have to be completely different how they're going to be winning these games. I would love to see the Dolphins Chiefs playoff game though.
Divisional or the revenge game.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah, that would be great. But I would be happy to see the Chiefs not make playoffs too. And that being said, Raiders, let's go.
Darren, what's if they I can see the Chiefs going to get like one of the better receivers in next year's draft. What's if they get that kid that's going to what's his name? Addison, something like that, that played at Pittsburgh, the best receiver in college football, that transferred to USC. I can see them getting him next year and him being their new number one guy. That would be disgusting if they were able to get
They
their hands on
won't
him.
have that. They won't have that bad of a season to get him.
They could trade up for it. That's what I was thinking about.
No, I don't think they got the capital. All their capital was in that draft from Tyreek Hill.
Hmm.
The Honey Badger ain't there this year either. Ooh-wee.
Any hot takes about the Chiefs before we wrap up?
Um, nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm very interested to see what their defense is going to start looking like this year and the year after.
Definitely, definitely. All right. Once again, guys, thank you for watching the From Half Court um, NFL preview special that we've been doing. Let us know down below in the comment section your predictions for the Super Bowl and the AFC and NFC championship games heading into the year. Just keep looking forward to more sports talk on this channel. We'll see you guys next time.